Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. We're back to Dredge. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Last time we played... Oh boy, I feel like it's loud as hell in here. We had... That's right, we've been working on this this sampling device to get stuff from out of the middle here at Stellar Basin. Last time on Dragon Ball Dredge. Can I get a hi YouTube if you're here in chat, by the way? Hi YouTube, hi YouTube. So here's kind of it. Listen, it's been a week since I played. I'm gonna do my best to. Oh, look at all those highs. Bye, AJ. I'm gonna do my best to kind of fill you in on where we're at. One, this is our home, Greater Marrow. We have to sort of set out and get and find different items. Find different items, find different fish, explore different sort of 4 different areas, and also solve some different mysteries. One of the big mysteries right now, or one of the big things, is that here in Stellar Basin, there is a deep area right in the middle where that X is. That's where I died, I think. In the middle of that X. Is that where I died, or is that the marker for the... Nope. The marker for the task, for the quest. There's a deep monster there. We found a way to turn off, to basically scare the monster away for a short period of time, so that we could do a little fishing in the middle on sort of a timer. So that's kind of the first thing we're up to right now. We have this machine. We have some quests. One of them is collecting samples for the research assistant. Catching rare fish. Finding a rotting eel of some sort. And the big one is searching for these relics. So there's a ring in the middle of Stellar Basin. And we got to get it. Is there a link to the vote on Discord? Yes, it's in the gaming, it's in like the community gaming channel. This is our little boat. The SS, it's the SS Poop Outside. And our goal is to go out into the middle there, but we can't really do that while there's a fucking monster out there. The SS Dingus? God damn it. Mods, ban that person. There needs to be a poop flag. If there is a poop flag, I'll put it on this boat. That's for sure. No, they're onto something? Why are the mods not listening to me? I've lost all control. The repulsion machine you installed is still connected to the generator. Activate the machine. I'd like to activate the repulsion machine. Repulsion machine? That's funny. That was my nickname in high school. We're making a bunch of music, a bunch of noise to scare away the monster. So now we have a limited window of time to go out here and fish the middle. Most of these things I can't actually fish. They don't have the right nets. Some of it, though? Some of it? Please, some of it? Fuck. Like, none of it. This I can do. This I can do. Okay. That's just a doubloon. That's not useful in any way, shape, or form. Fuck. So none of this is going to be useful at all. Okay. Well, we struck out. What did the research... Hold up. What did the researchers say I needed to get from in there? Anglerfish, loose jaw, giant amphipod, and a snailfish. All right, let's go to the encyclopedia and learn exactly what kind of things those are. Probably in Stellar Basin. That looks like an anglerfish. That is Abyssal. But I don't think I can do, like... I can do Abyssal. So do I need to do it at night? What did that say right there? That said...
Hey, lovely people, Leland.
Hi, Freya. How's it going, Freya? Rod, Stellar Basin, daytime or nighttime. So why was everything out there Hadal? Hadal in nature. Hi, Freya. How are you today? Welcome to Cozy Fishing Game, chat. We're just gonna try not to die. Oh, fuck. Try not to die. Try not to take damage. Because Pexy's keeping track of how much damage we're taking. We've spent $1,200.87 on repairs. That's too much. Almost nighttime. These are all Hadal. I don't understand. Oops. Yeah, this is just a freaking Medusa octopus. That's all right. Now it's nighttime, so I kind of want to go back out here and see if anything else happens. Like if there's any other type of fish. I'm nervous that music's going to stop out there, though. Okay, we're just going to do one last little trawl across the middle. Not even really a trawl. That's a different word. Nothing. Denzoke says, thanks to whoever gifted me the sub. Let's go. Shout out to whoever gifted it to you. God damn it, guys. Okay, I timed that well. What game is this? This is Dredge. Okay, well. I'm confused. I'm going to strike out on that. I guess we got to come up with something else to do. Probably just rotted all my fish, didn't I? I only have one fish. It's still fresh. Let's just go talk to the researcher. Maybe she'll say something and it'll remind me of something that I didn't remember from last time. Now this one's no, what the hell? This is what I'm looking for. That's got to be an anglerfish. Okay. That's good news. Oh my god. On last stream, Lambrecht said that every time I say abyssal, it sounds like Abyssal, which is apparently the name of a vacuum, which is not something that I knew last time I was on stream. Guess who got an ad for Abyssal vacuum after stream was done? This guy. Never heard of Abyssal in my life. Then I'm pretty sure Instagram was listening. And I got an ad for it directly after stream. I'm all powerful. You or the algorithm is all powerful. One of the two. This is probably just like a normal little red snapper. Cool, we'll do that. It's one of the major vacuum brands. That's on you. Wait. I thought the point of this story was that, the craziness of coincidence, or like that old myth about how they're listening to you and they can, they being social media companies, and then use your iPhone microphone to serve you an ad based on that. I didn't know the point of this was that I was at fault. Same with me in Carmel, Indiana. Hello again. What do you need? I have a fish for you. You may also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. That's probably what I need to do, is improve the equipment. I got one of them for you, though. Loose jaw. Giant amphipod is abyssal. So we can catch loose jaw for now, apparently. It's rod, and it is abyssal. Okay, now we know. Chuck this shit in storage, though. Do we have anything else in storage that I'm, like, really looking to use right this second? We have some stuff to sell. Can we chuck this arterial engine right there? Oh, baby, I'm fast as fuck. You say it's a myth, but I began rereading Discworld yesterday. I immediately got a Discworld merch ad on Reddit. Was Loose Jaw also your nickname in high school? No, but it was my girlfriend's. I only found out about her nickname after she cheated on me. Hey, Loose Jaw, get it? You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. I didn't have a girlfriend in high school. Just kidding. I did have girlfriends in high school, but I found it. We're gonna go for the trophy first. Hell yeah. This game is actually the easiest thing in the entire world. That's a perished loose jaw. Few ragged scraps of skin hang like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Hey Megan, are you playing BG3 right now? And if so, you have to tell us what what kind of character you're making. I bet she is. Do these sell for much money? That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that. Just gonna back it up. You can haste your reverse, it sounds like. That's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That one's for Pexy. That was some good fishing. Thank you. Done. Okay, now we have snailfish. That's actually the snaily Luke fish. And then we have the giant amphipod. Both of them are Hadal. So I don't even know that we can technically do this right now. We need to go to the place where we sell our fish because it's fucking nighttime. Nighttime o'clock. It is nighttime o'clock, but I could do a little dredging. I could go for a quick dredge. I fish, therefore I am amphipod. Wait, I don't get it. I think therefore I am? That kind of thing? I fish, therefore I am amphipod. I didn't know research paid so well. She has a whole ass castle. Okay, we'll sell all these, all three. We do have to we do have to repair our ship. Who would have guessed? Not Pexy, that's for sure. Actually, yeah, let's go here. New hull requires 1 piece of metal scrap, and that's all we're missing. Damn. Okay. And we'll do a little repair. Little repair. Okay, Rene de Shark. Now that one I get, and to me, Rene de Shark is like a 10 out of 10 joke. To me, that's like 10 out of 10. What's an ass castle? How is it different from a normal castle? Big ass castle. It's a matter baby. All right, we'll rest. Now, can I upgrade my shit? Can I upgrade my thingy? Bottomless lines. That's got to be it. Sampling device, bottomless lines. Plus 382. Okay. So, do we have 382? We sure do. We uninstall that, send it to storage. Buy that, install it. Done. Dusted. We're going to go catch these fish. We can now catch Abyssal and Hadal fish. Coastal, as well as coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Meaning, I think the only thing we're missing is oceanic, right? I guess, could I buy a little tiny oceanic rod and chuck it in these little 2 spots there? I don't know. I also feel like last time we played this game, I learned that trawling is like... So trawling is like you could passively fish. I think that's basically the definition of trawling. But you can just go places, and along the way, you catch fish in your trawling net. Can it reach me out here? The monster? Probably not, right? Let's go. It cannot reach me. Let's go. There's a monster. Do we have a death count? We do. The death count is 1. The death count is exactly 1, which is I ventured out into the middle when I shouldn't have fucking done that shit. It's like an enormous octopus. All right, but now it's gonna leave me alone, and now I'm gonna catch all this. I'm gonna catch the snaily Luke fish right there. Done. Grab the trophy. Done. And then we have to catch the, like, the amphipod. Or whatever it's called. I think, therefore, I amphipod. Perfect. Love it. Time passes while you are using the fishing mechanic, though. So we have to listen to that noise in the background and hope that it does not stop. But I do want to fill my boat. Oh, wait, no, there's a ring here, right? There's like a thing. We should go for that. Where is it? Right here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, the relic. Jewel-encrusted band. Okay, now we get the fuck out of Dodge before this thing wakes up and unalives me. No wonder Luke had to leave. He had to become a fish. Yeah, he had to step behind the curtain and do a quick outfit change to become the fish. Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit, I need to go turn these in. Fuck. Okay, whoops. It's all right. We're gonna sell. A lot of them. We're gonna store that shit. Store that shit. Should I go right now or should I sleep? Fuck it. We'll go right now. We don't need to sleep. We can sleep when we're dead. And if we don't sleep, we might be dead. Mr. Try, thanks for the thanks so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day today. I wonder if those amphipods are burger sized, and if so, can I eat them like a burger? Oh god, what was that? I think you'd probably have to at least put like bread around them and like mustard on them, and so I've got specimens for you. Done. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? The bad news. The bad news is that the samples you retrieve from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. How rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. I got a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. There's something I wrote. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Did you write a self-help book while you were getting your PhD? A plan for the future? All right. It's kind of a crazy side gig. Has anyone here played the DLCs? I finished this game some time ago. I'm wondering if they're worth it. Anybody here play the DLCs? Cams is leaving work early. Sounds good. Okay. So I think we actually want to probably use haste or use manifest. The ship of Theseus ourselves to here. To talk to you. Don't run into the thingy. There we go. We're going to talk to the collector. We're going to turn in all of our trinkets. And we're going to fish anything that's Abyssal or Hadal along the way. Oh shit, I forgot. I got to grab it out of storage. Grab all the stuff we want to sell. Nope, not that. And all that is getting sold. I reached 15,000 shats. Time to spend them. Want to gift a sub to Flawless Art? Hell yeah. That's so sweet of you, Joyce. I got you. Thanks for spending all your channel points. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. Who gets some little in the hearts in the chat for Joyce? Nah, look, so much of the time of a PhD is spent thinking about why you're suffering so much and whether or not it's worth it. I should have written a self-help book, but I didn't have any self-help. You walk in and place the ring on the table. His eyes widen. Guys, we're about to get a new magic power. I can't wait. What's it going to be? We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you're due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Banish. Fire off a blazing light that dispels and protects. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares, and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed. Detritus. Swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map. Interesting. Thank you, sketchy book guy. Sketchy boy. Got some great glasses, though. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? That stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on the water sometimes, but it was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. Can't imagine he's fared too well since I last saw him. What will you do when you have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. It's surprising, isn't it? The attachment we hold towards simple objects, but they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. That's good phrasing. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. Let's read about Banish. What game was voted on for Saturday? Voting is still going on. You can pop into the Discord, the community games channel, to find the vote. We're voting on what community game we're playing on Saturday. And by vote, we're going to vote, then we're going to put it on the Wheel of Games tomorrow. So it's a multi-step process. Sketchy though he may be, you cannot deny his fashion sense. I will say, this level of like burgundy, is that burgundy? I don't know. Dark red? Hold up. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Burgundy's like a very dark red, right? It's more like purplish and red. But that's kind of it. I think it's kind of purple. Maroon? You'd call that maroon, really? I think it has some purple to it, right? And does maroon not have as much purple? Maroon is more brownish or crimson. Crimson is a great word. Holy shit. Why does red have all of the beautiful words? Why is it so good? Maroon, crimson, and burgundy? Scarlet. Oh! Scarlet is a hell of a word. Scarlet is a hell of a word. Meanwhile, yellow has mustard, dandelion, daffodil. I don't know. Other versions of yellow. Burgundy, maroon, crimson. Those are good. Scarlet. Don't forget blood. Cinnabar. Is that actually a color? I just thought that was the name of an island in Pokemon. Vermilion. I honestly don't know. Is that a version of red? I've read vermilion. Like I've R-E-A-D in the past tense. Vermilion, but I don't know what it looks like. Holy shit, vermilion looks weird. Huh. Vermilion looks juicy. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're about to change my life with this comment. Wait a goddamn minute. There's no way. Kanto is Pallet Town and then the names of a bunch of colors. Cerulean, Celadon, Viridian, Vermilion, Fuchsia, Pewter, Lavender, Saffron, Cinnabar. I'm gonna lose my mind. That's actually blowing my mind. What? I think Johto is trees. There's usually a theme to the region. Right, but I was playing in Kanto before I knew what a theme was. Anyways, I think vermilion is a kind of beautiful, kind of... It looks delicious. It's a delicious looking color. Shit, I didn't hear what he said. The banishing words will provide you with temporary protection from most things. It's spoken swiftly enough they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they're spoken, the more they're understood. Okay. Vermilion feels grapefruit flavored. I want a grapefruit so badly right now. That sounds so good. Okay, we should use this, right? We should see what this does. Banish. Oh, baby. How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off? I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck. The Eye of Sauron is exactly what that was like. I did not like that. I don't want to catch this fish. Fuck. You're a fisherman and a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, it's an oceanic something. Okay, just real quick while we're here. Shallow, dredge, oceanic, coastal, dredge. Just looking for some stuff, you know? Wrong button. We're in Mordor now. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. All right, let's go ahead and trade all these little items. What are you writing down there? Have you found anything special lately? Can I sell you all trinkets for $353? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm rich. I'm absolutely rich. Dope. Okay. The game wants me to go to Twisted Strand. And I want to go there too. But I am a little scared. Where did we decide the tiger mackerel was? No, it was tiger mackerel and then we got another one. Shit. Chat, does anyone remember what the name of the fish that... the person in the hood wants me to do? Front seat question, snake mackerel. Thank you. Okay, perfect, thank you. Fish, horse, fish. Bye, Sappho Toes. Thanks for being here. What's the big question mark on the map? That's where I put that marker for the dude who wants me to... the hooded figure. Is right there. Okay, so snake mackerel is probably... gonna be a while, right? Could be. We just don't know. All right, let's just go to the next area. Fuck it. Let's just go. Although I do kind of want to use my... You know what we should do? I know what we should do. Let's spend the morning going to get some metal. There it is. I found it. We need metal to do our next upgrade. Scrap metal. Yeah, I got you, Melee. Basically, there's a dude who wants specific types of fish. And I didn't know. I don't think there was a marker on the map for him, so I put a big question mark. A question mark on the map. When did Ryan get a sniper? I didn't know that was an option. Yeah, you like my sniper? Yoink. Blackfin tuna? Holy shit. The fuck is that? It's only 11:30 in the morning. We can try and go catch it. Is this where this thing was? I could not remember. A slab of rock juts from the water bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. I still don't know what to do with this. Cod? I think this would work if it were cod. Comma? I think if I put all cod in that thing, it would work. So let me try that real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit. These little, like, I don't even know what they are. Ow. That buoy did not move. These little, like, shrine-looking things. I don't know why that. They confuse me a little bit. But this is the most basic one, so maybe we should solve this one first so that it will then teach me how to do the... Oh, God. Three-headed cod. Fuck. So that it will teach me how to do the other ones, you know? Is that enough, or do I need one more? I think I need one more. That squid must be so dry. Nah, somehow I think they don't... they don't actually dry out when you just keep them inside of those little shrines. For some reason. Which is great. Because otherwise, yeah, they'd be, you know, disgusting. Alright, let's see if this works. Slab of rock juts from the water. Curved fish. I mean, curved fish, I feel like it has to be cod. Right? Come on. Here's the moment, chat. Cross your fingers. Oh, baby. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. What the fuck? When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. A fishing rod? A sinew spindle. A hand-line reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Its fishing speed is plus 6%. That's the worst I've ever heard of. I can't... Oh, yeah, I can, actually. I guess I probably could have moved that directly to storage, yeah? It's cute, though, but it's terrible. I mean, it would have been great very early on, which is when I didn't grab it, but it's terrible. Uh-oh, that is a fucking boat. Uh-oh, it's chasing me! We're gonna dodge the gap. Dodge. No! Okay, all right, that one's for Pexy. I lost my metal scrap overboard. Fuck. Hi, Airbender. How's it going? Welcome in. Shit. Wait. Exclamation docket. Prediction, does Ryan run into the rocks? Who put that in chat? Evo, was that you? Lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? I'm not sure. Her face softens. Remember that you are in control. If you're having doubts, it's foolish to blindly persevere. You can always look for alternative paths. She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. You know what the Lightkeeper's favorite hobby is? Walking away from our conversations. Her favorite thing to do is show up, say some shit, walk away before I can ask a single question. Ryan, can you demonstrate a questionable expression for us? Honestly, Tony, my thought was, how would you describe someone's expression as questionable? That feels really rude. Questioning makes a lot more sense. Questionable, I was like, that's fucking rude. Hi, Cassie. How's it going? Who's pissing Ryan off? Mostly myself. A little bit. The Lightkeeper. Mostly myself, though. This blade is bad. Coastal and shallow. Or this blade. This fishing thing is bad. We're going to uninstall it. We're going to chuck it in storage. I think we should probably buy this jet drive engine and chuck it here. It's plus 0.95. Is better than, and frankly, we could install it here too. Actually, it makes more sense to install 2 of them there. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, I think we're waiting on... I don't know that we're waiting. We could probably go faster with one of these. I don't really know what we're researching. I think we're researching this. Yeah, this. One away from this, which seems really good. And 3 away from that. Then we'll upgrade to other nets. Pegsy says to the person who asked about the DLC, I've played both. I like to Iron Rig better. Get them on sale if you can afford the splurge. Hell yeah. This one is questionable. It's the little into oh yes. Amazing. I just realized I should have bought an oh yes, a mug with this face on it. And given it to my mom for Mother's Day or something. Just kidding. That probably would have been really rude. Honestly, I mean, my daughter loves it. Every time we use that mug or the other mug at breakfast, she says, "Dada." Goes, "Dada." Points at it and goes, "Dada." Yep. That's right. That'd be an interesting gift. You have to give a good gift alongside it, right? Like sometimes you got to do a bad gift and then a good gift alongside it because it's funny. All right, let's go for Twisted Strand. And we're also going to look for metal along the way. So very quickly, let's do one of these. That's wood. Blue mackerel. Oh, the question mark shows up on my map. That's interesting. On my my thing here. That's really nice. Okay, I don't see shit. So we're going to go for, let's just do this then. If we're going to go for Twisted Strand, let's place a marker. Like right here. Nope, not there. Fuck. You know? Tub, the Oxford comma is literally life-changing. Please accept that you have the wrong opinion about it. Give a yes mug to your nephew and a no mug to the other nephew. I should have got him printed on like sippy cups or something. Now that's probably metal, right? Nope, that's not metal. Fuck. One of these is going to be metal. You all know that I'm right. Oxford comma omitters are war criminals. Now, I don't know that I would have gone that far. But, we agree in spirit. we maybe not in, like, maybe we don't agree in terms of, like, intensity, but we do agree in spirit. Who's on this boat? It's the Lonely Island. I'm on a boat, and you pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. What does that mean? Signs of life on board? Like, are you hearing two people banging from the inside of the boat? Something you heard, saw, smelled, tasted, etc. gave you an opinion that there was life on this boat. I'm just saying, be specific and tell me what the sign of life was, or else my brain is going to fill in the details like you heard moaning and groaning coming from inside of the boat. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Yes? Sorry, we were busy. Who goes there? I'm a fisherman. What do you want? That was a moan. Did you hear that? That was a moan. I'll be honest, I never know whether or not to use the Oxford comma. I mean, the truth is that it's sort of a pointless debate. I don't think it should be a pointless debate. I think you should use it. But it hurts nothing to use the Oxford comma. Truly. It hurts nothing to use it. It can occasionally confuse people to not use it. So you should use it. Don't listen to anything Tubb says, because he's about to type in chat. I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water. Its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shadows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package for you. Tubb always says this shit. It hurts nothing to use it, but context being clear enough renders it redundant. But what about the times when the context is not clear enough? When you say, I'm going to the grocery to get eggs, milk, and yogurt, you don't have to throw a comma between milk and yogurt because we know that it's 3 items in a list. But lists can get very complicated. Lists do not have to be 3 items from the grocery. Lists can be seeing my father at the graveside of his brother, comma, it made me feel, and then you can write a long-ass fucking sentence that were 3 complex but separate emotional thoughts, each of which has inside of them clauses separated by commas. And then all of a sudden, context is pretty fucking confusing, and you just throw a comma to make it clear that you're using a list. Commas save lives. And so if the rule is occasionally this thing is useful, then use it all the time. Large package addressed to the dock worker at Little Marrow. Did that just say it's damp and sticky? It's dense, damp, and very sticky. I'm telling you, they were fucking on this boat. They were doing it. Whenever I see examples for the Oxford comma, it's always such a ludicrous example where context makes it clear enough. To me, this feels very like old man gets very mad that there were extra signs along the road that made it very clear about where the upcoming confusing turnoff was when he was looking for an exit. Old man is like, well, anybody with any common sense knows that you got to be in the right-hand lane for 1.5 miles before. Absurd analogy. Tubb and I have had this argument for 4 years. He's never convinced me. I've never convinced him. Where do we go from here? The courier pushes a lumpy brown package. Oh, all of a sudden they're a courier, huh? Through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. My question to you is just simply like, when has having a comma there hurt anyone in terms of clarity? I love my parents, comma, Ryan and Meg, versus I love my parents, comma, Ryan, comma, and Meg. And Tubbs' response to that would most likely be, rewrite the sentence so that it's clear. Don't write the sentence so that it is very clear that Ryan and Meg are not your parents if you love 3 people. If you say that it's very clear that you mean. What I'm trying to say is you don't have to rewrite the sentence. You just add the fucking comma. Don't rewrite the sentence, add the comma. It makes it clear. I actually don't agree with you. Tubbs' argument here is if you say that, it's very clear that you specifically, Tony, mean my parents, Ryan, and Meg. But Tubb, we also don't write, like, we don't know who will be reading our work. And we don't know the length of how much they will know about us. We can't assume how much they know always. Some writing is so public facing, right? How are you sure Tony isn't Ryan and Meg's child? Right, but I don't know. I don't buy that part of the argument because that part of the argument is, hey, you know something very specifically about Tony, Ryan, and Meg, and so it's pointless to use the comma. I think it's more so that, like, Tubb does know that. Some people might not. What did I join in on while waiting? It's the old Oxford comma debate. If I say I love my parents, Ryan and Meg, it's clear that I mean 4 people because Ryan and Meg are not my parents. But but if you say it to who, Tubb? If you say it to who? If you post it on your story on Instagram and your parents watch it, they find it very clear because they know their names aren't Ryan and Meg. If some random-ass person who barely knows you reads it and doesn't know the name of your parents or who Ryan and Meg is, there's confusion. There's at least potential confusion. With the Oxford comma, there is never that confusion. Which is why I don't buy. If there is a debate about what could be confusing, why not just use the Oxford comma? I lost my schedule. Is the poop debate after or before the Oxford comma debate? All I'm saying is signs of life means these people were fucking on this boat. And it might only be one person on the boat, which probably means they're fucking themselves, which is okay. See, I told you. Tubbs' eventual argument was rewrite the sentence so that it's more clear. No, use the comma. It's more clear. Problem solved. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it. Just be careful with that thing, whatever it is. Why don't you take this too? That was a moan. Getting over it with mind and body has been added to the cabin. And body? I think this person was masturbating. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. I think they made up a story. Okay, we're just going to actually... we're going to teleport back real quick because I'm a little bit scared that this, whatever this book is, or whatever this package is actually gonna, like, infect me or something. You're not supposed to be giving stuff that's alive. That's creepy. The only, and I've said this before, the only real argument I kind of get for the, I've got a package here for you, for the Oxford comma is, I like how it looks stylistically. And if you want to have the Oxford comma debate, that you like how it looks stylistically and therefore you argue for a world where the lack of an Oxford comma looks stylistically, where we don't use the Oxford comma because you like the way that it looks stylistically, I'm willing to have that argument with you. I disagree with you vehemently. I think you'll lose that argument, but I always think I win that argument. I just don't buy that when it comes to the clarity of using it or not using it. I think it's a lost battle. I think it's a fully lost battle. That's what it ultimately reduces to, liking it. Yes, but the people who don't like the Oxford comma are always intent on having the conversation. Well, you can just write it in weird ways that are clear. No, that's not what the argument's about. The argument is you don't like putting a second comma there. Which, fine. I think you're wrong. What's the difference between a kitten and a comma? I don't know. What is it? A delivery, eh? It's a big one. Let me see. He takes the package, He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Well, much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you or compensation. One has claws at the end of its paws. The other has a pause at the end of its claws. All right, it's 12:30. You think we can make it? I think we can make it. All we got to do is find a place to sleep in the next 2 hours. It'll be fine. Oh, what the fuck is that? I thought I was hearing something. Oh, no. Did I go the wrong way? No, this is the right way. Okay, full steam ahead. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What? I'm so glad I was looking at the game and not at chat for that moment. What the fuck was that? Nope. I'm sure that's fine. Yep. Things are bad. My panic is high. It's dark. I just saw a whale eat a tentacle. My light went out. We're just going to rest here for the night. Is this the traveling merchant? The rickety pontoon. Ah. Hey, come by for a chat. What can you tell me about Twisted Strand? This is why I love this community. Where else will everyone have a strong personal stance on Oxford commas? This is why I love Tub, because Tub and I have had this conversation for 5 years. And again, we have not convinced each other of one single thing during the entire 5-year conversation. If you had a time machine and you went back 5 years in time, and the year is, Jesus Christ, the year is 2020 in June, things were scary. But you go into your browser and you type twitch.tv/lil_indigestion. Hit enter. It's Ryan playing Fortnite for an hour during his lunch break, occasionally looking over at chat and saying, the bathtub boy says that you can always just rewrite the sentence to be clear. The extra comma is redundant. And Ryan, who had different glasses and was wearing the same hat, going, I disagree with you. Back when you used Tubbs' legal name, it's true. You're actually right. You'd hear Tubbs saying, but why do they call it oven when you oven the hot food about cold to hot, eat the food? That's the other thing you have to remember. When you're having a conversation with Tubb about the Oxford comma and clarity, this is the same person who types, why do they call it oven? That's you got to remember. That's who you're having that argument with. Not much, to be honest. I've gone inside just the once. I sailed into that lagoon behind us, saw I could go left, right, or straight ahead. Something about the place seemed off. Through the fog, it looked like the trees were moving. I can't explain it. I turned around and sailed right back out. The sunrises are particularly striking through the haze. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? Nope. This place moves at night. I don't like that. Store that stuff. I still need metal. Let's just sleep here for the night and see what happens. Oh, wait. Never mind. I was going to see if I could buy a research part. Why is the refrigerator the only appliance with a nickname? Why are we so close with the fridge? That's a great question. Probably the length of the name, right? Oh my god, this is hazy. Look at how beautiful it is right here. It's gorgeous.